Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And for Indianapolis, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's James. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. Here we go. And here's Indianapolis now. Now James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, handling the contact so well. Ronnie James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
James against Ball. Over James. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Bridges, a screen on Leonard. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mann. Puts up a 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. James with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And that one's good. James.
And there's no question James is an impressive athlete. I just love seeing him drive inside and finish.
Back to Mann. Ball outside. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 5 now.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Here's Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Miller. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Mann. Williams passes to Mann. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's James. Give him 8. Locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Ronnie does have some great strength.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Williams is checked in for Bridges. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Miller. And here's Mann. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Off target from 3-point range. Indianapolis leading by 5. Adebayo passes to Halliburton. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Miller outside. To the paint. Here's Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Ball with it. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Outside man. Outside, Williams. Outside man. Shoots over Halliburton. Charlotte, no good that time either.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Ball against James. Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. 10-point lead. Count that bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
First personal foul, first team foul. Checking in for Charlotte, Nick Richards, Cody Martin, Vasily Micic.
Fires the three. James with the block. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Indianapolis out in front. They lead by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indianapolis.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Charlotte trails by 12. On the floor for Charlotte, Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Micic in at the point. Here's Micic. Green, the pass to Richards. Here's Micic, hounded by Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Richards. Outside for Green. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
And slam dunk by James.
And what a great game for young Bronny James, trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And of course, tonight helps.
James has gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Here's Micic. Pass to Bridges. Over James. Bridges misses.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Here's Micic. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Bridges passes to Martin. Back to Bridges. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And Charlotte making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Martin. Still without a bucket. Here's Micic. Charlotte, no good that time either. Indianapolis leading by 13. Now, here is James. Launches it. Drains the triple. James has got 17 points.
And this is crucial for James's development. If he's able to hit the three consistently, watch out.
Denied by Morant. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Richards. And it's Ball in for Martin. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's James. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
He may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Williams. Ball taking his time here. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by James. James passes to James. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball outside. Back to Williams. On the wing, Green. Outside, Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Ball. James with the block. James outside. For 3, Anthony. Sinks it from distance.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Here's Charlotte. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. To halt the run. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Not going to go that time. Charlotte trails by 21 on the wing man. Miller outside, fires from deep. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Down low, Morant. And he makes it on the layup.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Ball passes to Bridges. Man with it. James is there. Man misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Here's Ball. Charlotte, no good that time either. They've got numbers. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's Indianapolis with a commanding lead. To end the quarter. 20. good. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Edwards out there with James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. All no good. And here's Indianapolis now. And for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And Bronny, with an effective play off the ball, he stayed ready, got his feet set, and made the defense pay.
Bridges outside. Pass to Mann. Lets the three fly. Adebayo grabs the board. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Ball with a steal. James with a steal. Back to Edwards. For three. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Up top Ball. Checked by James. Ball passes to Williams. No good. Unable to win this run. Now Indianapolis with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
James against Ball. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Here's Mann. No made baskets yet. And stolen by Leonard. And here comes the break. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And here's Charlotte now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Ball against James. Ball outside. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Micic comes in for LaMelo Ball.
Cody Martin. Vasily Micic.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Martin outside. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Martin outside. Pass to Micic. Now here's Bridges. Martin right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Micic. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Micic is gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Micic, no good. Micic has gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Leonard's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Leonard against Williams. Leonard can't get it to go.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Adebayo against Miller. Free throw line jumper, and it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, James. He buries it from 3. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
A deep 3. And no. Good, trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indianapolis showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. James is out there with Halliburton. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Now Curry. Pass to Green. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bamba. And so James will bring it up for Indianapolis. From the arc. Shot's good by James.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Martin against Halliburton. Martin inside. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Bamba. Now Indianapolis with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Shots good by James.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Inside, it's stolen by Halliburton. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Plastering D from Halliburton leads to a steal and points in transition. I mean, creating offense with his defense, you have to love it.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Curry looking it over. Pass to Green. Here's Richards. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Some solid defense from Bamba.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For 3, James. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Richards with a screen. Martin finds Curry. Now Green. He's guarded by Anthony. Three-pointer. And stolen by Bamba. It's James with the drive. And slams dunked by James.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Richards. Curry with it. Check by James.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That's tipped. Halliburton against Martin.
And such an unpredictable player. I like how Halliburton uses this aspect to help draw fouls.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The home team on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
On target from range.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Ball passes to Miller. Williams a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. Charlotte, no good that time either. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Charlotte. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Man, the pass to Bridges. 52 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Ball with it. Halliburton picks him up. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
I'll tell you what, when this team is in a tough spot, LaMelo Ball is their answer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bronny James.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Indianapolis. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
All no good. Leonard for three. Misses. So Indianapolis wins it. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Bronny James.